Greetings fam, today we're jumping into the Samsung 32-inch Odyssey G50D, a monitor that gets a lot of attention for blending size, speed and quality. And after digging deep into spec sheets, reviews and real user impressions, I'm ready to tell you whether it lives up to the hype. If you've ever wanted a solid all-rounder monitor that can handle gaming, work, and everyday use, you might want to stick with me, and hey, click the link in bio if you're already curious. With 32 inches QHD, 180 Hz refresh, 1 millisecond response time and adaptive sync support, this one promises a lot. First off, let's talk specs, because they look seriously good. The Odyssey G50D features a 32-inch Fast IPS panel with QHD resolution, 2560x1440, 180 Hz refresh rate, and 1 millisecond, GTG, response time. It supports adaptive sync, both AMD FreeSync and is G-Sync compatible, which means it can reduce screen tearing and stutter when paired with capable GPUs. It also supports VESA DisplayHDR 400, offers 99% sRGB coverage for decent color, and a brightness of up to approximately 350 nits for everyday gaming and content. When you actually use it, the benefits start to show. The 180 Hz refresh plus that fast 1 millisecond response makes motion feel smooth and responsive, whether you're playing shooters, racing games, or fast-paced action titles. Many users report that the difference from 60 Hz or 120 Hz becomes obvious immediately. Smoother camera pans, more precise input feeling, less motion blur, and overall a more responsive experience. The QHD resolution on a 32 inches panel strikes a balance. Visuals are sharper and more detailed than Full HD, and it's still easier to drive than a 4K panel for many GPUs. For color and day-to-day tasks, the Fast IPS panel plus 99% sRGB make this monitor versatile beyond gaming. Streaming movies, editing photos, or doing creative work can benefit from reasonably accurate colors and wide viewing angles. 178. The bigger screen size and decent resolution also give more workspace, good for multitasking, content creation, or productivity. The stand is adjustable, height, tilt, swivel, pivot, which helps you find a comfortable setup whether you're gaming or working. The built-in extras are also a nice touch. It has eye saver mode and flicker-free technology to reduce blue light and strain on your eyes, helpful if you spend long hours in front of the screen. There's also support for gaming-focused features like black equalizer, refresh rate optimizer, and custom gaming modes depending on what you play. As a result, many buyers praise the monitor for giving good performance for a broad set of uses across gaming, creative work, or everyday computing. But let's be honest, it isn't perfect. Some users report occasional glitches. A few mention that in rare cases there was ghosting or motion artifacts when scenes get very intense. Others note that while HDR and colors are good for the price, they aren't on par with high-end HDR monitors. HDR 400 is modest, so contrast and brightness gains are limited. There's also the fact that brightness, 350 nits typical, is okay but not extremely high, so in very bright rooms or heavy daylight you might find it a bit underwhelming. More critically, because it's a 32 inches panel at QHD, pixel density is lower than a 27 inches QHD or 32 inches 4K monitor, which means fine details, small text, or UI elements may look a bit softer if you sit close. For professional work demanding maximum sharpness, photo editing, design, detailed UI, this might be a trade-off. Also, built-in speakers are absent, so if you rely on monitor audio, you'll need external speakers or headphones. So, after all this digging and comparison, is the Odyssey G50D worth buying? If you're a gamer, creative user, or someone who wants a large, smooth, and versatile display without spending top-tier monitor money, yes, absolutely. It offers a fantastic balance of resolution, refresh, adaptive sync, color, and ergonomics that's hard to beat at its price. If you demand pixel-perfect sharpness or top-tier HDR brightness, there might be better options, but for most users, this monitor hits the sweet spot. Click the link below for the best price.